Hi, my name is Sheryl Stedman with Keep Your Eyes Focused on Jesus. Hashtag KYEFOJ. Get your wristbands. You're going to like this one. Oh, it is so good. It's October the 15th. Try to stay conscious of me as you go step by step through this day. My presence with you is both a promise and a protection. My final statement just before I ascended from heaven was, "Surely I am with you always." That promise was for all of my followers, without exception. The promise of my presence is a powerful protection. As you journey through your life, there are numerous pitfalls along the way. Many voices clamor for your attention, enticing you to go their way. A few steps away from your true path are pits of self-pity and despair, plateaus of pride and self-will. If you take your eyes off me and follow another's way, you are in grave danger. Even well-meaning friends can lead you astray if you let them usurp my place in your life. The way to stay on the path of life is to get your focus on me. Awareness of my presence is your best protection. Couldn't have said it better myself. Surely I am with you always. How soon we forget. How soon we learn the lies of the Satan saying, "No, he's not. He's not here. Where is he?" And you can say, "He's right here." I have a really good word for today. It's in Hebrews 12, and we've talked about Hebrews 12 before. But this in the Message translation, I've kind of moved it around a little bit so that you can understand what Jesus is really talking about today. So I'm going to go right into the word. Not one of these pioneer people of faith, even though their lives of faith were exemplary, got their hands on what was promised. God had a better plan for us, that their faith and our faith would come together to make one completed whole. Their lives of faith not complete apart from ours. That is very interesting. I never, ever thought about that verse. So, we better get on with it. Strip down, start running, and never quit. No extra spiritual fat, no parasitic sins. Keep your eyes on Jesus, who both began and finished this race we're in. In this all-out match against sin, others have suffered far worse than you, to say nothing of what Jesus went through, all that bloodshed. So, don't feel sorry for yourselves. It's really interesting. We have all the excuses of not to stay focused on Jesus. I can think of a lot of myself, and here I'm at the one that says, keep your eyes focused on Jesus. That's my passion. And even I can't say I stay focused on Jesus 24/7. But I'm trying. I'm doing a really good fight for it. How are you? How are you committed? I think we get really embroiled in thinking that there is no existence past this earth plane. And especially in our youth, we're immortal. And the older you get, the more you see death, you see people leaving the planet, you begin to wonder. But then you go back into the old ways. Jesus is always saying, don't do it. Don't do it. Your life is so short. You do not know when the end of your life is. You make the best of this short life so that when you go to heaven, You have a better place in heaven. Everybody has a place. But Jesus didn't say all the places are the same. And if you're thinking that the best thing you can do is get to heaven, I am so sorry. It is not the truth. The truth is, yes, a good thing to go to heaven, and you will be in there forever and ever and ever. There will be. There's no ending. There's no beginning. It just is. But if you're thinking that that's all that there is to heaven, you haven't read the Word. You get in and read the Word about heaven. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things about heaven. But getting back to keeping your eyes on Jesus. Oh, my friend. My fervent prayer for you is that you do understand how important it is. It's not just a matter of focusing on Jesus. That's really not what it's all about. Keeping your eyes on Jesus means that you are living and you're recognizing, you're conscious of His presence. You're wanting to please Him. You're falling more and more and more in love with Jesus. And you are developing a very, very intimate relationship with Him. That's what keeping your eyes on Jesus is. He says that the way to stay on the path of life is to keep your focus on me. He said in one of the devotions, I think it was in September or August, that he said, go down the path of life. Let's go down the path of life hand in hand. Jesus wants to go down your path of life hand in hand. He never said you will not have troubles and trials and tribulations. He said, surely you will. But we'll meet them head on together. And that's what it's all about. Keeping your eyes on Jesus means that I want to be with Him. I want to live my life with Him. I want to give Him joy. I want to give Him praise. I want to worship Him. So with that in mind, would you subscribe to my channel if you like it? If you don't, let me know. I want to make it better. I'm always wanting to make it better. And with that in mind, I'll tell you, bye for now.